Here, back in the Fantasy Bar. Friday is here, and we are back with 6 of my favorite plays for you on FanDuel and DraftKings, including my favorite value play on the entire slate. Some high-end bats I think could go overlooked with everybody looking to Coors Field. A strikeout matchup you're going to want to take advantage of here with a starting pitcher I love, and I'm going to give you my favorite stack as well, including a red-hot bat as the beast of the night. Who we talking about? Only one way to find out. It's time to belly up to the Fantasy Bar. Welcome in, guys. Friday edition Beers Daily Fantasy Six-Pack. Let's kick off the weekend with 6 of my favorite plays for you on FanDuel and DraftKings. Thank you, as always, for stopping by the Fantasy Bar and checking out today's video. Before we get to those plays, do me a favor. Take a second, click that thumbs up button if you enjoy hanging out in the Fantasy Bar. It really helps us out, so thank you for that. Subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. Pints and Picks back tonight. We've been red hot. Let's stay hot. I've got 2 prop bets. I really love both at plus odds tonight, so make sure you check that out over on our Scores and Odds YouTube page. And it is Friday. What does that mean? Brand new NFL show you guys are going to want to take a look at called Stonk Watch with Chris Jimino and Kyle Murray. Great show every single Friday, talking about best ball ADP market updates, running every Friday, like I said, for the next 8 weeks with a different topic each and every week. First one, quarterbacks and pass catchers. Last week, running games markets. Take a look at these episodes. I'll include the link in the show description here if you want to get some NFL best ball talk in with Jimino and Kyle Murray. All right, let's get going here on our Friday night plays. Let's start and let's spend some money here with Elly De La Cruz of the Red. De La Cruz swinging a good bat right now. 7 multi-hit games from over the last 12, and this combination of power and speed provides so many paths to fantasy upside here, and been solid against righties at ISO 259. Leads this Reds team with a 363 WOBA against righties, and he's really turned it up here. Over the last month, WOBA's over 400, ISO over 300 against righties. Now, Reese Olson on the other side started out red hot, kind of hit a little slump there, rounding back into form somewhat, but has had issues with lefties, especially the hard contact. That number way up at 62% on the season. Over the last month, even with some of the improved performances here, still giving up a 459 WOBA, 2 left-handed hitters over that 30-day span. De La Cruz, expensive, I know, but Coors Field will likely garner some eyeballs here. The ownership shouldn't be high, no worry. We'll mix in some value for you to save some money. Speaking of value, let's go to the other side of that game with Colt Keith of the Tigers. This one really stands out as a good buy low, especially on DraftKings at just $3,000. I think it's a great price, probably $700-800 underpriced, even FanDuel under $3,000. I love the upside that we can get out of Colt Keith. 4-seam fastball has hit that pitch very well. That should be the primary pitch he sees from Carson Spears. 365 WOBA against that pitch, and Spears has struggled a little bit with lefties, especially over the last month or so. WOBA over 400 allowed to Colt Keith. So power in this bat, price tag too cheap. Take advantage with my favorite value play in Colt Keith. All right, next up, we are rolling with a BVP special and Austin Riley of the Braves. We always talk about BVP. Some of you love it, some of you hate it, but big sample size here for Austin Riley. When you add up the combination of Coors Field, like we talked about, a spot against Aaron Nola, who's a very good pitcher, likely get 3 to 4% ownership here on Austin Riley. And he has done very well over his career against Nola. And we're talking in that bad sample size of 60. Riley hitting 357 against Aaron Nola and 5 home runs in his career. Nola, 40% hard contact rate allowed to right-handed hitters, and that strikeout rate has really dropped over the past month, down to 22% against right-handed hitters here. So Austin Riley should have plenty of opportunity to put balls in play here in a matchup he has thrived in at what is potentially very low ownership with some big-time upside with Austin Riley. All right, let's get you my favorite starting pitcher for Friday night. We are rolling with Nestor Cortez of the Yankees. Now, I get it, Cortez been up and down for sure, been a roller coaster, but has been very good at home. 194 batting average allowed this season in his home ballpark, averaging over 23 DraftKings points a game over those 9 starts. The strikeouts have also been very up and down, but you look to the strikeout market, 6.5, the prop across most books out there for Nestor Cortez, and makes sense against this Boston team. This has been a matchup that we have exposed quite a few times here. 2 very successful results. Boston, highest strikeout rate in all of baseball at nearing 29% against left-handed pitching. So great strikeout matchup. Guy's been good at home, and the price is more than fair in the mid-8s on both sites. Nestor Cortez, my favorite pitcher for Friday night. All right, back to the bats with Jock Peterson of Arizona. A great spot here tonight. Anytime I see Randy Vasquez, immediately I want to get some left-handed hitters in my lineup, so we're going to do that tonight with Jock Peterson. Let us down the other day, but sandwich that with a couple home runs on each side of that. So the power has been there against righties, 212 ISO, leading this team with a 383 WOBA against righties this season. And we mentioned Vasquez struggles with lefties. Look at that WOBA, up at over 500. So one of the highest numbers that we have seen all season long, giving up some power here as well at 225. Good power spot here and a great matchup for Jock Peterson against Randy Vasquez. All right, it's time. Take a look at my favorite play for Friday night. Before we do that, let's continue our Beast of the Night contest. And tonight, we're giving away some free RotoGrinders swag. All you got to do, hit that thumbs up button and head to the comment section and guess fantasy points for my highest scoring hitter. Going to give you 5 bats. Doesn't have to be the Beast. You don't even have to guess who it's going to be. We've made it super easy. Just a fantasy output on DraftKings. Whoever ends up as my highest scoring hitter, if your guess is the closest, we're going to ship you some free RotoGrinders Premium just for hanging out here tonight in the fantasy bar. All right, let's wrap it up with my favorite play for Friday night. No matter, Beast of the Night. All right, Beast time. I promised you a stack. I promised you a red-hot hitter, and we have just that with Christian Walker of the Diamondbacks, tonight's Beast of the Night. Maybe the hottest hitter in all of baseball right now over just the last 5 games. Listen to these numbers: 13 hits, 5 home runs, 3 doubles over that stretch. Been money against righties this season as well. 372 WOBA and a team-high 262 ISO against righties. Now, Vasquez certainly worse against left-handed hitters, but not great against righties either, especially that strikeout rate, under 18%. So Walker should have plenty of opportunity to put balls in play here. And over the past month, Vasquez given up a 250 ISO to righties as well, so vulnerable to the power. I think Walker continues to stay hot here, and the prices, especially in DraftKings, have not caught up. Take advantage. Christian Walker, easily my favorite play on the board in tonight's Beast of the Night. All right, guys, that'll do it for our Friday night six-pack. As always, any comments, questions, or feedback, hit me up in that comment section right below the video. Don't forget, fantasy point output on DraftKings, your guess for my highest scoring hitter for a shot to win some free RotoGrinders Premium. Check out Stonk Watch, back at it today, talking some NFL, best ball ADP, and pints and picks back. 2 MLB prop bets I love for tonight at plus odds. Make sure you check that quick 1-minute video out over on our Scores and Odds YouTube page for RotoGrinders.com. I am Beermakersfan. Salut, guys. Thank you for watching. Best of luck tonight. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks for checking out our videos. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more DraftKings, FanDuel, and other DFS content. And you can check out our daily live show schedule on RotoGrinders.com/videos.